Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi to all my year 7 students. So today we continue with our lesson, still in the same chapter, which is area, perimeter and volume. So we are done with calculation of 2D area, which is the square and the trapezium and the rectangle as well. We are done with calculation of the perimeter of the three polygons that I mentioned just now. So now for this the next subtopic is how do we calculate the area of a solid. Okay, before we move to that one, that is in the second video. Before we move to that one, I need to explain about nets first. So what is the net? What is net? Okay, so for this video, we learn about net only. Okay, so net is actually when you have a solid. So solid is something like this. This is a solid. Solid is a 3D object. Okay, so this is a solid. This is a solid. Okay, so this is a solid as well. Okay, solid is a 3D object. Okay. So, when you have a solid, you can open the solid. When you have a box, you can open the box. Okay. So, when you open the box, okay, when you open the solid, okay, so solid can be in any shape, right? Okay, so when you open the solid, you will get the surface area. Not the area, sorry. You will get the surface for your solid in 2D representation. Okay, like that. So, this is what we call a 2D representation. This is 2D. When you open your 3D object, you get a 2D representation of that. So, net is actually a 2D representation. Okay. If I have a cube example, this is my example. Okay. I have a cube here. This is what we call a cube. This is what we call a cube. Yang small ni like dice. Okay. This is what we call a cube. So, when you open your cube, you get a net. You get a net of a cube. So this is what we call a net of a cube. It doesn't need to be in this form only. It can also be in this form. It can also be in this form. Because if I fold this shape here, if I fold this net, I can get a square. Okay, if I just fold, if I fold this one, I can get a square. But if I fold this one, this is not the same shape as previous one. The nut is different. See, the nut is different. This is like T. This is like letter. This is like letter T. This is not like T. Okay, but if I fold this one, I can still get a square. I can still get a square. Okay, I can still get a square. So, you need to make sure you know. When you open your solid, you can get a net. Okay, so you should be able to draw a net of any solid. Okay, so another example. Okay, please use your exercise book, copy what and with, copy the notes here for net. Copy the net, Copy the net. Okay, so now first example just now the cube, but you don't have to copy inside your book. This example, please copy inside your book, okay? So, I have example here. Okay. I want you to draw a net of, okay, this solid. Please copy inside your book, okay? Please copy inside your book, okay? And I put dimension as well now. So, this is 3 cm. And this is 2 cm. And this is 4 cm. Okay. I want you to open your solid here. Open. Please draw your net. You need to draw that one first. Draw the solid first inside your book. And I want you to draw the net for this one. Please open your solid. Okay. Try to imagine when you open, what can you get? Okay. When you draw a solid, you need to make sure you follow the dimension. Means if this is 3 cm, you need to make sure you use your ruler. Make sure it's 3 cm. If this is 2 cm, make sure the side is 2 cm. Okay? So, open the solid and draw the net. Okay? So, you will get something like this. Make sure do according to the dimension. Okay? Use the ruler. Okay? So, you should be getting something like this. This is first. That is 3. Use your ruler. This is 4 cm. This is 2 cm. This is 3 cm, 4 cm, 4 cm, 4 cm. Okay, this example, okay? So, you should get something like this. But make sure inside your book, use the correct dimension. If it's 3 cm, use ruler, make sure it's 3 cm. If it's 4 cm, make sure this height is 4 cm. Okay? So, when you open your solid, this solid, we are talking about this solid now. When you open this solid, you should get a nut like this. Okay, so this topic is very easy. It's just that you need to imagine when you open something, what can you get as the surface. Okay? I have one exercise for you guys, but make sure you copy this one inside your exercise book first. If you cannot follow, pause for a while. And then I want you to do this exercise, one exercise inside your book. Okay, this one. Okay, please copy the question. Okay, continue with number 2. Here is a sketch of a 3D solid. Construct an accurate net for it. Okay, so I want you to draw the net for this solid. This is your homework. Okay, pause the video, copy and do.